Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the expert walkthrough for Bloodborne. I am your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I have good news for you guys. The Bloodborne expansion, called The Old Hunters, was officially announced yesterday on the 15th, and will be available on November 24th. So if everything stays nice and smooth and pans out the way I want it to, I should be done with this walkthrough by then and should be able to play that for you guys, so keep that in mind. Now, first things first, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go visit a couple NPCs. First, we're going to go talk to Yusefka. We haven't visited her in a while. Not that we need her blood vials, and not that we've actually sent anybody in her direction yet. But we need to talk to her, regardless. She is going to play a very important role later in the playthrough that will drastically affect the game for us. Empty Phantasm Shell is going to be a very good item too. We're probably going to use that more than any of the other hunter items once we grab that.
Oh, hello. You made it. Find any survivors? Or only beasts? Tell anyone who's human about Yusefka's clinic. I will take proper care of them. They're in your hands, and soon, mine. If you find anyone who's still human, send them straight to Yusefka's clinic. You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service. If you find you please.
Okay, yeah, she doesn't sound so, easy. And if you can pan the camera right, you can see that she's clearly holding a weapon in her hand. She's up to no good. As long as you keep talking to her, she will reveal more and more how crazy she is. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I could have just ran to the next step. I was actually going to go check up on, the guy that gave us the flame sprayer. Damn it, doll. I don't care if you're sleeping. You're preventing me from clicking on the headstone. Ugh, women. And we already got the Pihumeru Chalice. Like, we have that, so we can go do that dungeon if we want. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Yeah, the Chalice dungeons are kind of a grind fest. There really wouldn't be any kind of reason to include those in a walkthrough, other than just to show you the boss battles, because you can't really make a walkthrough for those. I mean, they're randomly generated. If I show you a walkthrough for a dungeon, there's like a 0.05% chance that it'll look exactly like yours.
Have I heard of Bergenworth? Afraid I can't say that I have. The locals aren't apt to share any local history. I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer. I know nothing of a Bergenworth. And I'm afraid I may not be of help for much longer.
Well, that's unfortunate, but regardless, he won't be there the whole time. And you notice it's like pitch black now. So the more you progress in the game, the more dark the environment gets. Like a permanent nighttime, sort of. Okay, so before we go back into the Forbidden Woods, I want to gear up a little bit, and I would highly recommend you do as well. Molotovs. You're gonna pick up a few in this place, but not too many. It's not like 6 of these, that'll work. You're noticing everything's getting more expensive too. That's probably one of the first things you'll notice, if anything. The more you progress through the game, the more expensive all the equipment and the usables get. I don't need any throwing knives. That's really all I needed, was Molotovs, I think. I have 7 insight, but I don't know if I want to use that on fire paper or not. Let's see, the eyeball. There's nothing else we can buy. I don't think I have any. I may want those, so yeah, we'll take 3 of them for now. Okay, let's go see if Papal Garamond is over in the garden. Probably won't be, but yeah. No Papal Garamond. Oh well. Okay, so it's time to go back to the Forbidden Woods. No, wrong one. There we go. Now we're going to cover a lot of ground today. The Forbidden Woods is huge. It's one of the biggest places in the game. Very confusing. I mean, there's really no landmarks that you can rely on other than torches. And let's face it, torches really aren't something that you're going to pay attention to when you're navigating through a level, right? So it's very easy to overlook and get lost. Okay, as long as the crows don't follow me, I'm happy. Because they have before. It was a bad mistake. Now, I guess what it wants is it wants you to run over this pile of wood right here. Okay. Hi. Oh! A little too slow. Why do you want to hit me with a torch, of all things? Come on, man. You got a big cleaver in your hand. Give me back the blood vial you made me waste. You jerk. So we don't have to deal with this part again. Like, I mean, you don't have to do it a second time because, I mean, there's a reason that you can run over here. Just be careful about the drop. There they go. Good stuff. There's crows over there. We got the scrambler in that direction. Now we want to make our way over here. This is where we left off. So that's going to break. But don't worry, you're not in the shit yet. I mean, that's part of it. That leads to you getting into the shit. But we are about to enter the thick of the shit in a second. Now for this part, be smart. Notice how the wood just broke right there? It was bad to step on that. It's going to break right here, too. All of that wood looks extremely fragile. It's spaced apart, looks like a very crude floor. It's going to break. You're going to fall down there, and there's going to be enemies down there that are going to pile up on you. So be smart. If you have things to pull the enemy, like pebbles, wink wink, been telling you the whole playthrough, use them. Use whatever you can pull silently with. You know, I'm not gonna try to shoot this guy with the gun or parry him near them. I'm gonna pull him over here so they won't hear the gun. And he's toast. Okay, so again, just be very careful about the wood. You can step around it, you can do whatever you want. Just don't go walking directly out onto it. There's enemies over here on these corners, too, that are waiting inside the houses. Okay, the cocktails are going to be very useful. Doesn't open from the side. Why would it? None of them have yet. That's just part of the game. Do I have my lantern on? I don't think I do. Put that on for a little more light. I know that the videos that I upload, they're not quite as bright as my TV because of the settings I have on, but Doing my best with that. Doing my best. Okay, let's take advantage of Kane's amazing multi-hit abilities. Okay, we're gonna Molotov out that dude. Like I said, you're gonna get Molotovs in this level. The enemies are either gonna drop them, or they're just, you know, straight up drops. Now, before entering these houses, make sure you look around. Make sure that an enemy isn't going to follow in behind you. Right here, weirdly enough, you don't actually have to go into this house to get this item. You can see the glow from the outside. But you just gotta get right here to pick up that item so you don't have to go inside. There does not appear to be anything in here. Break shit just because I can. Okay. Oh, hi. You don't see me. You don't seem to care. And I'm okay with that. Look around. Make sure that you are very aware of what's going on as soon as you get inside the house. This is the corpse that we picked up the item on. Oh, now you see me. You're a pitchfork guy. You need to die. Hate pitchfork guys. I'm afraid bullets don't work like that. Sit back down. Do yourself a favor. Okay, I'm not gonna go run for that item yet, because we got guys right here. Again, take advantage of the cane. You can hit through walls. Hi. Good day. Make sure there's nobody else in here. More cocktails. You don't know how valuable those are until you use them. Got another big spiky thing right here. I'm just gonna get rid of that while I can. Yeah. I wonder how many people got annihilated by that thing. So here we are at the front of the village. And again, even though this thing fell down, don't touch it. It's... well, I don't know. I guess as long as it's not moving, it won't hurt you. Because okay. That's awfully defiant. But I could have sworn my first playthrough, or even a couple playthroughs after that, like continuing on in the game, I could have swore that there were times where that thing wasn't moving, it was on the ground when I touched it, and it just creamed me. I mean, absolutely wrecked me. So now it's time to make this thing fall. There's nothing you can do to make it fall. Like, I mean, it just, you have to walk on it, basically. Yeah. Fall, please! I don't actually want to fall down for this part. Please. Pretty please? With blood vials on top? Oh, come on. You don't suck that bad. Come on. Oh, I guess it does. Okay. Come on. Come on. And there's crows down here. Crows. No big deal. You know, they attack in a straight line as long as you get out of their way. Foul creatures. Antidote. Now that we need it, because we've had full antidote since we got antidotes. So let's get out of here. Now the main appeal of killing those guys before you, I mean clearing this place before you actually fall down there, is these guys would have fallen down with us. We would have had 2 guys, or maybe even more, depending on who found us, or who we chose not to kill before breaking the floor, and the crows. You don't want that. Now, I don't want to head in this direction yet. We've got the freaking muck monster things. Don't want to deal with them yet. And I'm going to tell you how bad those fire bombs are as we get to that part. We actually left off heading in this direction, which is where we're going to go first. Yeah, we already went over here and cleared all these houses out. Yeah, we're good. Now this is where all the dogs were. This is where that NPC is. If you notice anything about this NPC...
Oh, Evans, would you stop that? Every peep you make brings us bad luck. I have it bad enough already. Please, just leave a poor old woman be.
Now you remember how I used this to look at the NPC. It's the same one. Looks the same. Clearly not the same person, though. The NPC we talked to right here first gave us the tonsil stone, and sounded clearly like a man, which that man happens to be another NPC in the game that we will talk to, and he is actually the voice actor for Patches. It's not ironic. He is the Patches of this game. You'll see what I mean later when we go to, like, the Nightmare Mensis, but... Oh, fuck you, dog. What are you gonna do? Just what are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what you're gonna do. Okay, these dogs are no longer in cages either. It's a problem. Especially if there's more than one. I mean, if you can single them out, you don't have anything to worry about. And I mean, obviously they go down super easy. No more dogs? Dojis be gone? Oh, hi. Disgusting creature. Okay, don't worry about those crows. They're not going to come down off the roof as long as you don't... Ah! There's the crows. And that's it. Let's just use the cane for what it's really good for. Hitting multiple enemies. If I can hit any enemy. There we go. Okay, I knew they were here somewhere. Okay, we cleared all of this as well. We're not going to go down that area yet. And we're not going to go deal with the kidnapper over there either. Not as long as he doesn't start shit with us. We don't have to finish shit with him. We're going to go this way. Talking to Yusefka was of significance for going down this route, though. Now, as you go down here, you're going to notice that it starts to get pretty eerie. Look at all these skeletons and dead people. We've got antidote here. It's a sign. Like I said, why would the game give you antidote, right? Because things are poisonous. All that liquid that you see down there, the shiny, cloudy kind of liquid, that's poisonous. It's not just water. And all the dead shit should be a constant reminder that where you're going is bad. Things obviously die here in large quantities. Now these big guys that got the bells, they are no joke. They will two-shot you easily because they can attack pretty fast regardless of their size. Now, my first playthrough, I led one of these guys at the doorway and he shot up through the roof of the game. It was kind of creepy. Now, I can't guarantee he'll do that for you, but it eliminated one of those things for me, which was good. So, I'm going to switch my antidote over to my main hotbar for this part. And I'm not going to need this, or that, or this. I don't want to fumble through my inventory. I probably already passed the antidote, yep. Okay. So, you can pull these guys. I mean, it's your choice. You're probably not going to be able to kill them very easily. Like, not even if I were to use the Hunter's Axe or something for this part. Or to Nitrous. for that matter. I mean, none of it's really going to be too helpful. I mean, just let me show you what these guys are capable of. It sucks. Come here. Oh, man. See, they're fast. Come on. Now, they're a lot like the giant guys, the Manos Grandes, but not entirely the same. Woo! Come on. Do something. Wow, maybe they updated this in a patch. He's really not doing anything. There we go. Oh, shit. Yeah, see, we're not doing squat to these guys. Oh, pff, I can't even hit him with the cane. There we go. See, it's better to just not mess with these guys. I'm telling you, they suck. Oh, wow, that actually kind of did something. I'm surprised. Gadoosh! Okay, I guess if you have a hunter's axe, then you really don't have anything to worry about. I've never found any weapon that can make short work of these guys, not like this did. Wow. See, even doing a walkthrough for this game, you tend to just learn things on the fly. Okay, so... believe it or not, I know I just told you guys to watch out for these guys because they suck, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. They are not the problem down here. No. No, no, no. They are not even remotely the problem down here, because they're not going to follow you after a certain point. The problem down here is that. The worms. The worms cause poison, and they also follow you a long period of time. They don't leech. They hurt too. They cause a lot of damage, and there's a bunch of them. They travel in packs of 4 to 6. So, the worms are the real problem down here. Watch out for the worms. Oh, they're everywhere, too. Right on this island here. We should try... Yep, look at that. Woo! This is why we purchased Molotovs. Molotovs are the only safe way to fight the worms. And I say safe, as in, like, the only safe way. Safe to fight the worms. Any kind of melee or combat you try to do with the worms ends terribly. God, I hate these things. And you notice the poison buildup because I was stepping out into the water. There are a bunch of worms on the island. You need to be very wary of that. They're the same color as the landscape, so don't be fooled. That big guy doesn't wake up until you get, like, right on top of him. I'd like to pull him. And those worms over there, as long as you don't go near those worms, they're not going to aggro on you. So don't go near them if you don't have to. There is an item over there that obviously I'm going to show you how to get it, but... oh, man. I hate the worms. The only way you can even really hit the worms is with the transform threaded cane, or an item that strikes down particularly, like a jump attack, or the heavy attack for this, because they are on the ground. Okay. Let's see, over there, too. Yep, Worm Central. Let's see what I can do with this. Maybe I can hit him with a pebble, let's see. No, that's not working. Ah! Okay. Let's try to look at our items. It was a bad idea to not get throwing knives. I feel like an idiot now. No waste a poison throwing knife to get that worm. No! I can't believe I just missed. Wow, and these things are precious too. Well, I'm a dumbass. Okay. So... I know I'm gonna get poisoned. Let's waste an antidote to get this thing's attention. Okay, now he sees us too. So we got a little too close to the big guy. That's okay. Come on, big dude. Oh, come on. Man. Here, wormies. Wormbles. Okay, fine. I mean, whatever. Let's see if I can try to Peyton Manning this guy. There we go. Did no damage, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Come on. Whoa. Come on. Damn. That. You see what I mean? Fuck you. In the face. Woo. Gadoosh. Gadoosh. Damn, that was in the face. How did you like that? Punk. Oh, come on. How did you miss? There we go. That was a very weird belated death. And they should drop more than that. I personally don't think it's worth it at all that they drop Bloodstone Shards. They should drop chunks because of how dangerous they are, but whatever. Look at that ghost. Look at that other player just running through here. He don't give a shit. Alright, I'm gonna get out onto the island here. Worm-infested island. Look at that. They just... The hyper armor on these things is ridiculous. They just don't give a shit. Oh, I hate the worms so much. And they don't drop anything either. That's the worst part. No matter how many of these things you kill, they're useless. They are the most annoying, pointless thing in the game. Okay. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to waste antidotes running through this place and trying to get the items. I know there's a good one right here. And this is going to be kind of a lengthy part because instead of just wasting antidotes, purposefully, I'm going to actually wait for my poison meter to go down before I run from spot to spot. So that was actually a really good gemstone that we got. Yeah. The Nourishing Blood gemstone. Attack up plus 9.1%. Oh, yeah. So now let's run to this one. Motherfucking worms. And you can't ever hit them. Urgh. Get away from me. Man, I hate these things. What a passion. Ugh. Look at that. They just don't even care. Okay, so I'm gonna run over here. Let the poison meter go down. Oh shit. Really? I bet my toe was in it. And this is the way to go. I mean, this is the way that you... That was the way you were just fighting to go to. May as well run over and grab this real quick. Don't aggro those worms. Don't do it. That dude, you can aggro if you want. He'll get stuck in this doorway just like the other ones did. In fact, I kind of want to kill him. Hey! That's it. Get the Hunter Axe out for this biatch. Woo! You see that? Dear God! Whoa! Ooh! That was insane. Okay. I was under the impression that he would have got stuck in the doorway like the other one, but apparently that one was a little shorter than his brother's. Man, I guess to this day, I'll admit it wholeheartedly that I don't know how to dodge that attack. If you try to go towards them, they can do a 180 like you wouldn't believe. That attack homes in like no other. So, like you see, even when I try to roll at the very last second, there's like this just lingering hitbox on that fist slam attack that is just it's impossible. I'm telling you, it's impossible. For me, anyway. I mean, you guys might be super freaking good at this game and able to dodge that attack like nothing. You know, good for you. But for me, that has always been a challenge. Would you please kill him? Or don't. Whatever. Okay, and I'm gonna go this way. Fuck you. You can't touch me. Okay, wait, I don't want to go that way. I don't even care if they follow me, to be honest. It's the dogs I don't want to follow me. Whee! Okay. They shouldn't follow you too far. Dogs. I can hit you through the cage. You don't like that, do you? Urgh, if this thing was just half a second faster. Okay, you don't have to go over there. You don't have to. And at least it only takes a minute to get back to our souls, which is good. Please, for the love of God, don't make my souls, or blood echoes, my bad. Don't make my blood echoes on that thing. I will be so sad if I have to kill one of these things to get my blood echoes back. Okay. Ooh. So we are going to have to pull him. You, go faster. See, you just have to straight up be far enough away. Like, that is the only way. Boom! Come on. Do something. Come on. Do something. Whoa. See? Look, that weird glitch again. That's so weird. I don't know how it does that. Can I hit his foot? Okay. Yeah. Man, that's weird. Okay, a floating item. Go figure. Oh, man, I do have to kill him. That blows. Oh, that is a level of suck that is... Wow. Woo! Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but... Let's see. No, I do know how I'm gonna do it. Let's get these worms first. They're like right here. No! Ah, I almost made it. You! Worms. I hate you. And you must come here so I can destroy you. No! What are you... That's it. I'm right here. That's it. I'm right here. Ow. Ow. Ugh, man, I hate these things. They are single-handedly the worst idea in this game. Okay. Okay, how am I going to do this? Let's wait for him to walk back over there. We'll bolt over and grab that item. And then we will run around that other exit side again. And then we will deal with him. Yeah, you go way over there. Okay, give me that. Another good gemstone. I'll take that. Okay. You know what we're gonna do? Just because I don't want to have to run through all that shit again, we're just gonna go get the next shortcut. Since it's like right here. I didn't want to do that yet because it's out of order. But we're just gonna have to because it'll make it more convenient in case I die again. Because you don't have to kill that guy. Like, in fact, if anything, he is the one you don't want to fuck with. Because he'll kill you. He's so... There's nothing you can use. There's no gimmick you can use to get rid of him. So, yeah. I was an idiot for messing with him. We should have just... I figured it'd be good for blood, I guess, but really it's not. You notice all these bodies that are just being thrown down here, and you're thinking, look at the pile of bones at the bottom, and on the edges, there's gravestones in here. Corpses hanging off of craters on the edges and stuff. You're thinking, where on earth am I going to? Look, more bodies. You're thinking, what the hell is up here that kept doing this? It's going to be a very rude awakening to reality in this game. Ew, just look at that. Well, look familiar? Pull the lever, crunk. Are you guys ready? Yep. Okay. So... nice little shortcut that we unlocked. Don't fall right there. Worst thing you can possibly do. Leads back here, this nice little secret area that you probably wouldn't come across if you weren't paying attention. Now you've got a human, or not a human. I always want to call it humanity because I think of Dark Souls. An insight. You've got an insight-stealing monster over here. And yes, he's facing you from the get-go, so you need to just... Here's my advice on these things. Don't worry about conserving items on them. Just don't worry about it. If you want to get rid of something like this, what you need to do is you need to be smart. This thing does thrust damage. They are super weak to thrust damage. But I can't equip fire paper on this. So what's the next best thing, right? I'm just going to use something like threaded cane. Because it has a thrust attack. Fire paper is very valuable. It's good for bosses and stuff. But your insight is so precious in this game that you don't want to lose it at the hands of freaks like this. It's worth it. Waste some fire paper on this guy. And when he comes at you... boom. That thrust attack, though. Ah. Just try to hit him with the thrust. You don't have to hit him with both if you don't want to. That's the grab. Oh, come on. Stop being difficult. Okay. What do you know? Madman's knowledge. You're going to find it wherever you see them dwelling. Fire paper is kind of loud, and we're not going to face any more enemies. Maybe a crow or two, but that's about it. Okay, make sure you check for other enemies that could possibly come up behind you before you engage the ones that are directly in front of you. Aim up. Clearly they're on higher ground than us. Let's see if there's anything back here. Crow, of course. You can hit through walls, right? Take advantage of it. Oh, come on. Hi. Denied. Okay, yeah, that was obviously a better spot to approach from, if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. If I do say so myself. What do you know? Yasefka's Clinic. Let's go this way first. So, what do we know about this? We know that this is the room that we woke up in. That's the bed that we were on. Moved a little bit, though. There's the chair with the note on it. This thing you can lock onto. It means it's hostile. But look at it! It's a freaking alien! It's a blue, I don't even know how to describe this thing. All I know is they drop blue elixirs. I was about to, like, dyslexify that word. I was about to dyslexify that phrase into they drew elixirs, but yeah, you can't really talk to this thing. I mean, you can lock on from the start. That means that it's hostile. So as soon as it sees me, it's not going to be too happy about me. These things are weird. God, they're so weird. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, it doesn't do any damage, hardly. Look at light bulb fingers. These things are literally like the Area 51 Americanized vision, image of aliens. You don't have to kill this thing if you don't want to. Like, see, it'll go back to ignoring you, which is fine. Newsflash. This is actually Yusefka. Once you reach this point, she has transformed. The real Yusefka. This is the real Yusefka. I should clarify that. There is an imposter Yusefka waiting for us later on. You see a handwritten scroll, seek pale blood, transcend the hunt. That's the same piece of paper. And you get a Canehurst summons from the bed. This is important. Let's read it. Where it be? An old blood-stained summons inviting an honored guest to the forsaken castle Canehurst. Rather bafflingly, it is addressed to you. Do not hesitate. The stagecoach leaves from Henryk Crossing. So we need to get back to Henryk Charnel Lane to access Canehurst with this letter, and don't worry, it's extremely obvious. It's hard to miss. Go ahead and open this. This is the door that we kept coming to. This is the door that Yusefka was standing behind. I'm not going to kill her. I'm not going to kill her because that's the real Yusefka, and I know she doesn't actually want to hurt me. She's just crazy and possessed. Bitch, what are you doing? Go back to your little office, damn it. Go back. Shoo. Shoo. Hey, I'm giving you a chance here. You know what? Shoo. What, loud noises don't scare you? Shoo. Fine. Fine, I'm just gonna ditch you. So yeah, this is the room we started in. And you don't have to kill her. She's not, it's not like, you know, it's not vital. Not following me, are you? You're not following me, are you? What the hell? Where did you go? She didn't even make it back up to the room. Are you staying down there? Seriously? Oh, okay, there she is. Hey. Woo! Catch me if you can. Whoop, 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 whoop. I wonder how far she'll chase me. She runs like Alfalfa from, or what's his name? Not Alfalfa. That's Little Rascals. Alpha from the Power Rangers. You know, the ay 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 ay. She looks just like him. Oh, hell no. I'm about to put the hurt on you, woman. Back off. Oh, well, I didn't mean to kill her, but yeah, you get Yusefka's blood vial, so. Ta-da. Okay, before we go in that direction, we're gonna go this way. Do I not have my thing on anymore? Yeah, I keep trying to put that on because I don't want this game to be super dark for you guys. I want you to be able to see stuff.
Ah.
Alright.
Moonlit scents. How did you worm your way in here? Very unfortunate. I had such high hopes for you. Well, I won't make any excuses. Would you mind leaving us alone? Things need not change. You'll do the rescuing, and I'll do the saving. But if you refuse to leave... Oh well. I've always wanted to try my hand on a hunter.
Okay, and that's not a bluff either. If you go any further, like, I mean, to the top of the stairs, if you reach the point of, like, the chandelier, she will attack you. And you may not like what you see. It may turn out to be a little tougher than you imagined. So we're not going to mess with that just yet. Look at this. Aliens! It's freaking weird, man. Communion. A secret symbol left by Carol. Yeah, so, yeah, this is... Oops. Copy and paste. Same thing, but this simply is better. It allows you to carry more blood vials. So we will be able to carry, I think, 24 blood vials, if I remember correctly. And that should be all there is to this. Let's run back in there one more time. See if she repeats herself. No? Okay. Yusefka. Yusefka. Hello. Yusefka. Oh, she hasn't aggroed yet. That's pretty amazing. Look, chains. Hacksaws. This ain't no clinic. This is a torture chamber. Yeah, whatever you do, like, that's kind of the set point. Don't go in there. Yet. I'm telling you. Don't do it. You don't want to aggro her right now. It could ruin something. See, I guess it kind of changes, because I've been through the game a lot by this point. You guys probably know that. On different playthroughs, it's kind of different. Sometimes she'll aggro by the time you get to the chandelier. Other times, she'll aggro at a very different point in time. Typically speaking, you don't ever want to go past the doorway. Like, because as soon as she sees you in there, that's when you guarantee know that you've aggroed her. And you want to wait until a little later on. So now we need to go back from whence we came. Through here. And like I said, wherever you do, don't fall. That's death. And we need to get our shit back from that guy. Because fuck him. Alright. You're not the one, are you? You're not the one that has my... If I could see his face... Nope, okay. Alright, so let's try something a little different on this guy. Wait a minute, what? How did the... Ah... That was a neat little trick, if I do say so myself. I guess if you leave the area, you no longer have to kill him for your blood echoes. That was amazing. Cool. Cool. Alright, the problem is there's one more item in this place that I want to get. It's not gonna be easy, though. Okay, let me run over here real quick. So there's nothing over there. Good. Ew, worms. Okay. How do I want to do this? There is one more item that we can get back here, but it is in the worst spot imaginable. We're going to need to equip these. Absolutely. And we are going to want more fire paper. Gonna want to equip that for when I'm attacking. Don't need pebbles. Probably want to swap this out for the hunter bone. The OHB. And threaded cane, of course. Okay. Get our antidote ready. At the ready. Get rid of that poison buildup. Come over here. That. Get out of my way! Ow. Go! Do it, do it, do it! Yes! Whoa. Got it. Use it, use it! Use it. Yes! I'm the greatest! Not really. Not really, but still. That's that's kind of tricky to pull off. And it's worth it. That gemstone is very good. As soon as we get something that needs, triangle shapes, which we don't right now, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But later, when we do have it, and we do need it. Whoa. Mega lag. I'm still poisoned? That followed me? Ew. Ew is all I have to say about that. Good day, Forbidden Woods. Okay, so we're going to head back to the dream. We're going to swap out our rune for the better one. And that was a hell of a side trip. A hell of a side trip. Take my advice. Don't aggro Yusefka now. Because, for one, based on the playthroughs that I've experimented with, her drop is different. She's going to drop an item that you really, really want as long as you wait. If you aggro her now, not only does she fight back, and it's kind of tough, but she doesn't drop the same item. Maybe she does, depending on what you do, but from all the research I've done, and the playthroughs I've gone through, she drops different things. And I want her to drop the umbilical cord, which requires waiting. Okay, yep, +3 blood vials. Wicked. Cool, now we can have 23 of those. Good stuff. And we have 35 grand on our blood vials. Or blood echoes. My bad. Everything is blood in this game. Blood this, blood that. If I mix up my words, I'm sorry. I'll take my endurance one time. That's it. Save the rest for refueling on our items. First, I want to see if Papal Garriman is back here. He's probably not, but I want to see anyways. It doesn't look like he is. Son of a bitch. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. So, I know that was expansive, but I promise, in the next video we're probably going to end up finishing the Forbidden Woods. I mean, these episodes are an hour long. I hope it doesn't take more than another hour to get through this place. It's not that big. But we will fight the boss in the next episode. I'm not going to go super fast just to make sure that we do get through it in a reasonable amount of time, because I want to stop and show you guys the little things that are going to help you and make your playthrough that much more successful. So, in the next video, we are probably going, well, next video of Bloodborne, I should clarify, because I'm doing these in orders. It goes Bloodborne, Scholar, Dragon's Dogma. But in the next episode, nice setup, bro. That Torch to Nitrous power stance, though. OP! But in the next episode of the Expert Walkthrough for Bloodborne, we will probably finish up the Forbidden Woods. We're going to fight the boss in there. We're going to do Shadows of Yharnam. But I really, really needed to show you guys that shortcut. I needed to show you the Yusefka event, because if you're playing along with me, which a lot of you claim to be, I don't want you to mess that part up. I really, truly don't. Because your results will be so much better if you just wait to kill her. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I have been your faithful host, LPDarkSoulsHD, and I will catch all of you in the next video.